everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video I have got a beautiful acrylic set. I'm using my flexi hand in shade S309. I have got Perfect Blush from Neo Nails. I have also got Mega White from Neo Nails, and I'm using their coloured acrylic called Fairy Godmother, which is a really gorgeous sort of purpley pink, like a light purple. I'm also using their Crystal Clear, and I'm using Fern from Team Gorgeous because I didn't have a colour like this in my Neo acrylics. I'm also using two very beautiful glitters from Nail Sugar. This one here is a lilac-y purpley mix and it's called Melody. It is darn gorgeous, and I'm using this one as well, which is a gorgeous turquoisey greeny blue, and it is called Dragonfly. So I'm going to start on the ring. No, it's not. Why do I always get the bloody fingers wrong? It's the pinky. I'm going to start with the pinky, and this is just going to be a full glitter nail. I'm just going to use Melody on this nail. I kind of wish now I'd done a glitter fade, but it doesn't matter. There's lots of glitter on this set. So if you wanted to, you could put a layer of coloured acrylic down, but if you're worried about any gaps or anything. But to be honest, I put so much glitter on it here that I don't think you could see through it anyway. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's lovely. And then I will just cap it in clear acrylic. Okay, and then we're gonna move on to the ring finger. I'm putting down a wet bead of, I've gone into the purple and then into the white, and this is just gonna make sure that my cuticle area is neat. Then I'm just gonna apply wet beads of the Fairy Godmother, of Fern, and of the Mega White, and we're just going to use these to create a marble on the nail. So I'm going to make sure my brush goes through the colours at like an angle, but we're going to make sure each time we put the beads on that we're moving the brush in the same direction. I hope this makes sense. I'm sure it does. You just want that marble to follow the same direction. That's what I'm trying to say. I just had to move my hand a little bit so that I didn't go out of shot, because I do that a lot, don't I? So I'm just going to apply a couple more beads to the bottom of the nail near the free edge. That's it. And then I will leave it like, no, I think I put a little bit more, yeah, I put a little bit more Fern through here and a little bit up by the cuticle area. There we go, and I'm pretty sure I was happy with that. Moving on to the middle finger, I'm going to apply Fairy Godmother at the cuticle area and blend it down. And we're going to do an ombre with Fern from Team Gorgeous. I wasn't sure how these two would ombre together, being different brands of acrylic, but actually they done a pretty good job. So the Fairy Godmother is going to go at the cuticle end, and then Fern will be from the free edge. So I'm going to start with a little bit and then work it up. But we are going to add some glitter to this nail, so if your ombre isn't perfect, don't worry too much. I'm just going to put another little bead here. And then I'm going to put some of the Dragonfly glitter onto this nail, and we're going to do it in a swoosh, but this one's going to be like a backwards S. Now normally I make these so messy and I was quite pleased with how this turned out for me. No pressure of the live. I honestly, I really felt the nerve. I really felt the pressure in yesterday's live. I don't know what it was. I think it's because I was actually doing a full set. Like normally I will swatch things, but like yesterday was a set, and yeah, oh, I don't know what it was. So for the thumb, I'm going to do this, a full nail of the Fern Acrylic, and then I still work quite wet. Team Gorgeous is more of a dry system. I'm going to put clear acrylic at the end because we don't need to use our coloured acrylic, because we're going to fade the glitter up, but it's going to go up at an angle. I'm doing it this way because if I'd have gone it, if I'd have put the glitter going up the other way, I think it would have looked a bit odd. If I was going to do this on the pinky, then I would have put the glitter going up the other way. I just think because this is at the end of the nail, end of the hand, like this is the last nail on the hand, I just thought it looked better that way. This finger, I am going to do a reverse smile line. So I'm using the Perfect blush to create my nail bed. I don't know why, it just didn't really go to plan. Do you know what, every time I do one of these, I think I'm going to make it quite extreme, and I never make it extreme enough. I wanted this to go further up the free edge. I always think, oh yeah, that's high up enough, and then when I get to the end I think, no, it could have gone a little bit higher. I'm just going to put another bead on this to neaten that top bit up. You can go over it with a file, because you'll probably file some of it off anyway. I'm going to put a bit on each side as well, just to, yeah, because it looked a little bit odd there. And then I'm going to put a little bit, I think I'll put a little bit the other side as well. And then I'm going to leave that to just set up. And then we can go ahead and file around it. But I've decided on the, oh god, the ring finger, I'm going to use these fairy flakes. So I'm just putting a thin layer of clear acrylic down, and we're just going to put some of the fairy flakes going in the same direction as the marble. We're going to put about 3 lines of this, and when it's capped and top coated, it just gives it a really gorgeous sheen. These fairy flakes also look amazing over black gel polish. They're so versatile, and these are from Nail Sugar, obviously. By the way, you can get 10% off Nail Sugar glitters and pigments, etc. using code NATMUG10, all in caps. I'm going to file around my smile line now. I had also capped the other nails in clear acrylic while I was waiting for this just to set. So you can see I've capped them. On this one now, we're going to take the Fairy Godmother acrylic. I wanted to say glitter, but it's not. And we are going to cover the free edge and just around that smile line with this. I don't know why I was being super careful, which is not like me. Normally I'm a messy git. I'm going to go in with a little bit more this side just to intensify that colour more. And I'm going to put a little bit more to cover the free edge. Clearly I did not speed this part up. I don't know why. This Fairy Godmother's got a little bit of a metallic look going on. Or is it a shimmer? I don't know. They do have a metallic purple, which it kind of reminds me of, but I think the metallic purple is a little bit lighter. I do like their metallic acrylics though. And then on the around the smile line, sorry, I'm going to put the Melody glitter. And I'm just going to bring it round. And then I'm going to fade it down slightly. I don't want it to cover like the whole of the free edge. Just a little bit. I think I'm also using my size 9 oval. alpha brush if anyone's interested. But I have had a delivery this morning. Oh, I'm so excited. I'll probably show you that. Well, I will show you it in a different video. There we go. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to cap that. And then I will file and buff the nails. So this is sort of what they look like at the moment. And now they have been filed and buffed, and I have cleaned off my flexi hand. And I'm going to use some of these. These are teardrop shaped crystals. They're AB crystals. Nail Sugar do not have these shaped crystals, so I got these from Beauty Big Bang. I do have a 10% off discount code for Beauty Big Bang, which I will leave down the bottom there. And I am going to use my Nail Chemie Crystal Totalist Gem Glue to adhere these. I'm not going to use too much because can you see those fairy flakes already? Oh, they look really nice matte finish like that. I am a tight ass, and I am going to pick these crystals off and put them back into the pot. I know I'm awful. I just can't look at them. They're so pretty. There we go. I thought we just needed a little bit of sparkle, but not too much because the set's quite nice already. Nail Chemie's non-wipe top coat, and it's top coating time. Are you ready for this? Oh, clearly this is the best part of the whole video. I love this little finger. I've got to say, this is one of my favourite glitters. I think out of the whole set though, this is probably my favourite nail. Look at these fairy flakes. Can you see hang on a minute, let me just finish top coating around there. They give such a nice look on that marble. I think they're so pretty. And moving on, I absolutely adore this Dragonfly glitter. It's one of the oldies, but it's still a very popular one. It's beautiful turquoise. Oh, I love it so much. So can you see what I mean on this nail about the nail bed? I would have liked it to have been a little bit more extended out, or up, sorry, a little bit more extreme. I mean, it's still not too bad. I don't mind it. I think that's quite pretty actually. Reminds me of a ballerina's shoe. I don't know why. And the thumb, I love the colour of that fern acrylic with the dragonfly glitter over the top. I think it's stunning. This is probably one of my favourite sets that I've done for a long time. So I'm going to pop this in the lamp to cure for 30 seconds. And these are then finished, but we're going to give you a close-up. Oh my god, I love them. Here we are. Don't forget you can get 10% off at Nail Sugar using code NATMUG10 all in caps, and you can get 10% off at Beauty Big Bang. Can't remember the code off the top of my head. I think it's Natalie A10, but it's down the bottom. Thank you for watching. If you did like this video, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you beautiful lot tomorrow. Have a great Tuesday. Bye.